We are live. Hello, 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 hello. Are we live? Are we live? It looks like I'm live, but my computer is still doing this. Okay, so we are live. There we go. Open this up. How is everyone doing today? I am feeling really energized today. Very energized. I just did a live healing session in Kylie's group, Kylie Caldwell, and it was really strong. So anyway, happy Saturday for everyone here. Happy Saturday. Um, I'm going to give you a message from my guides. This message is specifically and directly to everyone in this group. Okay, so I wrote it down because it was a lot and it was pretty much channeled. Lost my thing. Let's see. Okay, I lost the page. Hold on. Sorry. I stole this notebook from my son because he wasn't using it. Hi, Emily. Hi, Andrea. And anyway, he wasn't using it, and I was like, "Well, I need that book." So okay. So this message came specifically for all of the members of this group, and I wrote it down. So I'm going to read it because I don't want to mess it up, and I don't want to miss anything. And it's pretty good. It's really good. So. All right, so here I go, reading from my guides. Okay, so here. We have messages of we have messages of light and love for your group. Okay, so that's them talking to me. That's why it says like that. Okay. Everyone here is a light to the world. Some know it, some don't. Those of you who know it, you are embracing it. You are continuing to lift the spirits and the energy vibration of those around you. And so they continue to lift those around them, and so on and so on. So basically, the light workers here who know they're light workers and are giving out their light, that's what you're doing, right? So you are giving your light to others, and in turn, they are continuing to give it to others and others and others, and it just trickles down. And of course, you already knew that, but that's what it came through. Those of you who don't know it yet or continue to deny it, and I'm sure that we know a lot of people in our own personal groups, right, that have that, you are special and connected to Source. It is time you step into your true knowing, your true being. Sorry, I have really bad handwriting. I was talking about having dyslexia in my other one. Your true believing. Okay, let me read that again. Those of you who don't know it yet or continue to deny it, that you are continue to deny that you are special and connected to Source, it is time that you step into your true knowing, your true believing and being, to lift that cloud of fog that you have been feeling all around you. It is no surprise you are feeling confused and twirling around your head, feeling like you have no direction. Everyone in this group has gone through that also. So you are not alone. You are not less than. You are here for a reason. It is no mistake that you have landed in this group. Whatever you think you are here for, like whether because you were simply invited or because you're friends with the person or anything at all like that, that is just your way into this space, a space that has its own heartbeat, its own energy, of which you are a part of. You are all is. Everyone contributes to the collective. Everyone is intertwined with each other as we are all energy. Love. Love is the key to open up your hearts and turn your doors to the possibilities. Open your doors. Maybe I can't read my own handwriting. I'm sorry. I think it says turn your doors to the possibilities. Know that those who are not ready don't see this group or posts like this. They are invisible to their perception. Know that your light is already lighting others around you. Know that your unique light is here to help others, lift with your light around you. Okay, I'm not sure that made much sense, but I was channeling. Sorry. Make time for you to connect. If you haven't already, time to connect with yourself and with Source through meditation, yoga, listening to music, and immersing yourself in nature, any of those things that are calling to you, you need to begin your practice. Make time for you. Make time for you because you are worth it. Try it this week. Love yourself first. Okay, that is the message. That is the message that came through for this group. It's just a total affirmation that we are all here for a reason and that we are all a collective and we are all intertwinedly connecting with each other all the time. I know Andrea was talking about connecting and receiving energy with Tao the other day. I don't remember which one of you was saying that. And last night when you're live, Andrea, I was sending you healing energy on your second live. I hope you received it or you felt it. Because you were talking about your body. So I was sending that to you, and hopefully you were able to receive it. I was going to text you afterwards, but then I didn't because I don't know what I did last night. Anyway, yeah, that was a super cool message, and it came to me like I just sat down and started writing, and I was actually writing with my eyes closed as he was coming, and I just kept opening my eyes here and there just to kind of like make sure I was on the lines and then writing on top of each other type of stuff. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you felt that, Andrea. Yes, I was definitely sending that love to you. So yeah, and it was just so profound because it made me feel like this is where I have been and I still am a lot of times, right? We are all growing, and I know a lot of people feel, and we have all gone through this, including myself, like we're not good enough, or this is just not something that we want to continue doing because it just feels hard sometimes. But and then we just bounce back up, right? So it's all about perspective and getting through that. And one of the things that I think Elise was talking about this yesterday about embracing what our fears are. And I have a lot of fear. I mean, Elise's breathe, her free breathe that she has on Breathe to Succeed, I use that all the time. And every single time that I use it, like my body's like like just releasing stuff out. So there's a lot of fear in me that I continue to release, and I continue working with myself about it in order to just believe that yes, this is the right path, and I am doing good things, and I am sharing this healing with so many people. And the yes, yeah, okay, confirmation, right, Emily? She's like me too. So this is what this is the type of stuff that we continually get to work on. And a lot of us who are just starting to like catch on into like, ooh, could this be something that I have too? Yes, the answer is yes, right? We all have the gifts. We all have unique gifts. So that's the beauty of it, right? That there's like hundreds of thousands of energy healers. Each one is different, right? There's like all of these different mediums. Each one is different. Every single person has their own imprint on how they use their modalities and how they are able to help other people, right? So, ooh, Andrea says, I keep talking about cosmic wiggles, and you just did one when you released fear. Yeah, completely. right? It's just it's a lot. It's a lot of fear, and that we have, and fear brings on doubt, and then doubt paralyzes us. So and then just we just feel like this, what do we do? What's the next thing? Maybe it's easier to just let this go. But I want you to, when you get that feeling, I want you to just right back ask yourself, well, what else is there? And what else am I going to do? Am I going to continue doing the same things that I was doing before? The very thing that brought me to this, the very thing that brought me to opening myself up to myself and allowing these gifts to come through and allowing myself to help other people, is that what I'm going to go back to? um I don't think so, right? Once you've tapped into this, once you've tapped into this gifts, this energy, this love, and this family that of healers that is here to embrace you, support you, and love you, and help you through. Once you do that, there's just no turning back, right? I was talking to with Andrea the other day, and I said, I just don't feel like, if I went back to doing that, it just feels like death type of thing. And I think that's like literal, right? I feel like if I, now that I am open to the gifts and I am opening to sharing them and healing and helping people, I feel that if I stopped doing that, if it was no longer in my life, I would somehow create some type of disease or something that would kill me, literally, because that would not be me, right? And that brings me back to uh, illness, right? Andrea was talking about how she was so debilitated a year ago, that she was in disability or going to disability because she was in so much pain and wasn't able to do anything. And all of this is the energies that we are keeping in our bodies and creating these diseases and these illnesses, because we are not being ourselves, because we are not able or allowing ourselves to be us, right? And who us? As the energy being, the huge, beautiful, amazing light being that we are. We are all energy, and we are just living in this physical three-dimensional bodies right now, to help the world. So if you're here, if you're listening to this, if you're thinking, yeah, that's not me, or that's too much out there, just hang on with us, and just keep on being, because it does take time, right? If we're not ready, it does take time. I have gifts since I was little, and I wasn't using them, obviously. And then when I did start using them, I thought they were just playthings. Like, yeah, right, I don't really believe that, and that person is telling me I could do that, but I didn't really do that. So all of that self-doubt and stuff, and just laughing about it. I mean, I'm always giggling and laughing about everything about myself. Um, so it's just like the whole energy of not believing, of not feeling like you're worth it. All of those things happen because you're not being yourself, right? You're not allowing your true self to come out and to flourish and to be seen, right? When I first started embracing my gifts, I remember this specifically. I took a walk around the block with my beautiful, wonderful dog, Scarlet, and this neighbor who lives literally 4 houses away from me saw me and Peter and Scarlett, and asked me if I was new in the neighborhood. And I have been living here since Peter was born. So that's 5.5 years. And it made me realize that I was really walking around not being seen, right? I was able to put this protective shield around me because I had been hurt, because I was scared, because I was hiding um, from the world about, and from myself actually, so that people couldn't see me. Like, people really literally could not see me. Like, I walk around the block every day with my dog, and I had seen this lady many times, and I had spoken to her, but yet she was not seeing me for the first time. She was seeing me for the first time because I had embraced myself. So she was seeing me as a healer, which is the me that was coming out, right? Not this other person that was completely covered or shielded from the world, right? And right now I am feeling super energized, and I'm speaking loudly. I noticed on my last live in Kylie's group that my voice was kind of low and difficult to hear sometimes because I was holding back my own energy. I was holding back because my husband and child were here, and now they're out. They're out of the house, right? So now I feel in my power. Um, I feel like now I can speak loudly about my beliefs and everything. My husband's not really, 100% into this, right? So I kind of like shield this from him because I don't want to be, what's the word? Judge, right? And that's a big word for me. I'm always talking about in this group about no judgment and not giving judgments to others and accepting and just loving and accepting people where they are for who they are and all of that. So I'm the one who's also feeling judged, right? So it's like my own thing that I have to work through in when I'm doing my lives, my teachings, and all of that stuff. I didn't. I felt like I really wanted to come on this group live this week, Wednesday. I was really feeling the pull to do it. I didn't listen to it, and the reason I didn't come through is because I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel safe in my own home because my husband is working from home, my child is at school from home, and I'm working as well. But we're all here, and I just felt like I couldn't find a quiet place for a long enough time for me to be able to just be myself and talk to my group, to the people that I feel really connected with. So yeah, it's the fear is real, people. Another thing I wanted to mention because it came up when I was listening to Kylie talk about in her group yesterday, I think it was, or the day before, I don't know. She was talking about the Heal the Witch Wound. This is how I came to know her. Elise invited me to the Heal the Witch Wound event that Kylie was having, and I didn't want to go. I got invited to this group, and it was like a 3-day workshop that she did, and I didn't want to go, and I just put it on the side, and I was like, I don't want to go to that thing. It has the word witch in it. Yeah, it's pretty funny, right? Like now I'm like laughing, but back then that's where I was. I was like, that's just too out there for me. Like I'm not a witch. And now I talk to other people who are like into witchcraft because that's like bad and evil, and like those were my thoughts, right? These were my preconceived thoughts from like movies and stuff that I've watched where all of these things were like have been put down, right? And so I didn't understand. I didn't understand that I was one of them. I didn't understand that the word has been put down in so many ways, just really to keep all of us from coming to being. It's the fear that's being put on from society from so many years, right? And generations actually, right? All of this of talking about the killing the witches and burning them at the stake for doing all of these witchy things that are bad, right? I mean, there's so few like good witches in like even like storytellers for kids, right? It's like one good witch or something, or the other ones are called fairy godmothers or fairies, but they're not called witches. So for me that was like a huge thing, and then I'm so glad I went because it was a profound workshop. If anyone here is like feeling like scared or anything like that, and wants to go to that, you should go to Kylie, okay, I'm sorry, I forgot her last name, Kylie Caldwell's group, and look up that workshop because she has them all saved them somewhere, and it's like a 3-day workshop, their lives, and it was just really really good. So you will understand a lot more from it if you haven't done any work like this about that, and about how our healing gifts and our true knowings of who we are and our own abilities to heal the body, heal ourselves, and heal others, everyone around us, because when we heal ourselves, everyone around us benefits, right? And we're lifting them up just by being us, our true selves, right? So once we do that, then we start allowing the people around us, even if they're not with us at the same level at the moment, we start to raise their frequency and their energy level, and they're able to start to hear us and see more of this stuff. So yeah, anyway, that was my message. That's what I wanted to say and convey. And a lot of the stuff that I just talked about, I had no idea I was going to talk about. It just came through. So it definitely needed to be heard, and I hope it resonated with you, and I hope you got something from this. And I will see you in about a week and a half for our live Zoom healing, and I will come back again next Saturday also for a live. And I think I'm going to do a live healing here next Saturday, like I did in Kylie's website. I'm going to set that up. Also, I have my mandala class coming up, and I'm going to have a different mandala class, painting class, that I'm working on that is going to be showing up pretty soon. But the one that's out there is for next Saturday. So just send me a message and let me know about that if you are interested. Okay, my loves, I love you very much, and thank you for being here, listening to me, and in this space with me. I love you. Bye.